What is up, everybody? I hope you can hear me okay. I am going to show you how I did these amazing foiled / ocean coasters. If you want to stay tuned and see how it was done, super easy, super quick, keep watching. So the first thing I did was spray paint the coasters with a flat white spray paint because my the pigments that I use are translucent or transparent, and basing it in white will give me a much better show of blue in the end. What I just tried to show you guys is I'm trying to make the adhesive that I'm painting on kind of wavy and textured to just kind of give a little bit of something extra interesting. After I lay the foil on, the adhesive and the foils I don't carry, but I do have the links for those down in the description box below this video as well. This adhesive is really great because it really never dries until you put something on it. And today we are going to put on it this foil. I'm not sure what it's called. I want to say it was one of the Damascus options on the APS website, but she has so many. They're all so beautiful. The next tool I'm going to use is also something I don't carry, but you can find it on Amazon. Click my link down on the bottom of this video for Amazon. The scrubbers on it, you may already have something like it. They're very rough bristle, and that's going to get me down into the crevices between the texture that I painted on with the paintbrush. Sorry, my voice is a little scratchy, by the way. So I did have some errors in this where the paint was a little thick in some areas. If that's the case, then it takes a little longer for the adhesive to dry. It's best to let a thick adhesive like this to dry for like an hour, but I'm impatient. My voice is a little raspy. I had a root canal yesterday, and so my face is still not amazing, but we're good. I just wanted to get a video out to you guys because we love you. I'm using Stone Coat Art Coat, best in the biz. The light blue is Bondi tint from Color Obsession. The dark blue is also Bondi from Color Obsession. And I put a little bit of Resin Art Violet Sparkle in my transparents to give it kind of a little bit of extra sparkle ultimately in the piece. And then the white is Titanium from Just Resin. It's a paste. It's opaque. I love it. This is a turquoise powder. I usually don't use micas, but I had a conversation with someone today that came in and picked up some paint about what micas do when they're cast. So I thought I would just try it since these coasters have a little void in them. And the blue here is Blue Moon from Resin Art as well. It's a dry paste. So I'm going to do the Bondi Ocean first. If you notice, the Bondi is the same. I just put a little bit extra drops in for the darker shade. And just like with my other oceans, I'm trying to make my white touch the edge of the coaster as well so it doesn't just roll over top of the piece. If you've ever tried to create a movement with something that has a ridge on it, sometimes you have to kind of ricochet the airflow from the wall behind what you're doing. So I'm kind of, with the white, when I'm blowing it outwards, when I have the heat gun up, I'm trying to blow the white towards me, and that'll kind of reflect the airflow and push it back out onto the piece. Also doing this, I found, is a little bit messy. So this one is the Blue Moon and the turquoise. It just doesn't sell up as nicely as when you have the tints like this. You can really see that violet sparkle that's in there. I wanted to put a little bit of something extra in this one just to make it different from the other one I used with these colors, so I put a little bit of the Blue Moon into it. I'm still having to kind of use my face to blow some of the waves out. Just be careful because it will splash out of the void. But look at the cells on these waves. It's so much different from the previous one. And now I have just a little bit of color left, but not enough to do any design. So I'm doing just a swirly design, just like this. And this is how they turned out. I think they all turned out pretty neat. I'm going to do a full flick coat over all of them, probably tomorrow. I'm trying to decide if I want to add anything else to the outside area. What do you guys think? please subscribe. You can find all these pigments that I used today at artisttilldeath.com. And be kind to one another, because you never know what someone's going through. And always remember, we do the test so you don't have to. And we see you guys next time. Bye. The pups and B say bye also.